Hi Libra, welcome to your April 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So if you're a sun, moon or rising sign Libra, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. If you are a continued subby, you know I love you for it. And for those of you that are new to the channel or just stopping by, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button for me. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for you, for your actions and interactions with the world at large over the course of this month. You have the King of Pentacles, so very focused on the work, very focused on the career this month. It does look like as well, in a lot of ways, this is you really taking care of or looking after your material experience. Now, the fact that it's the King, this suggests that your mind is very much on the money and money is very much on the mind. It also suggests as well, for a lot of you, there's ideas or hopes of career advancement in some way, shape or form. I think this month, this is going to be about you really putting the plans in place for you to start making those big sort of gains in the material sector, but also the advancement in work. Now, because this is about what you're doing as well, the King of Pentacles does suggest that in a lot of ways you could be interacting with people that are going to help you further your goals. So you could be reaching out for a mentor of some kind. You could be looking for maybe even somebody to work for you or alongside you. This would be you seeking out somebody that can help you with the practical steps of what you're trying to put out into the world. It also suggests as well that there is a boost to the finances this month, but it is coming from that sort of self-directed energy rather than just, you know, money landing in your lap, so to speak. So for your money and materials specifically, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is new ideas, endeavors, but it's also you gathering and gaining certain knowledge. So look at this. If you're looking for a teacher and somebody that can teach you, somebody that can help you up your game, up your skills, somebody that can give you different perspectives or different information on things that you're trying to do or things that you're trying to put out into the world. Now, the fact that you have this with the Page of Pentacles literally in your money sector, this could be maybe you decide to go on a qualification course that's going to help you get, you know, the next pay bracket. Maybe you decide to upskill, you know, something that you're doing. Now, the Page of Pentacles can be a side hustle. It can be a hobby that becomes lucrative. It can also be where you go through the process of being an apprentice in some way, shape or form. So the money improves this month, absolutely, but it's coming from that self-directed place. There's something specific that you are doing this month that is going to see a boost in the finances or a boost in the income. Now, because they both come, I mean, you think obviously the Page of Pentacles, so this is something relatively new to you, or something that you're only just really starting to put into practice now. The other thing is with the King of Pentacles as well. Remember, these are slow moving energies. Everything from the Page right through to the King of Pentacles is extremely slow moving. It's very slow to bring its full yield. So there is a boost to the finances this month, but it's not quite the full sort of packet or package that you'll get from it. There is a sense here that this is just the start. It's just the beginning. All right. So take it at a pace. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your throat, your neck, all of this general area. You're going to need to look after that this month as well. You know, I don't see it being overly detrimental, but I do feel like maybe, you know, touch wood on this because the word that just popped into my mind was laryngitis. This could be that kind of thing, or where you know, where you get vorse. What the fuck is that? You know, where you get hoarse because you have to continue to use your voice a lot. I know this. You guys have seen it when I get to that point. And, you know, cut a long story short, I got really sick in 2018. Right at the beginning of the year, and I lost my voice for 3 days, and ever since that moment, when I get tired, when I've pushed too hard, when I've pushed too much or I've worked too much, my body will literally, my voice will start to go, and that's my warning system now to say, no, you need to rest. It's really weird and uncanny how that happened, because I'd never had that problem up until that moment. When it comes to your home and environment, the Page of Pentacles always asks you to look at what you can do to improve the environment, but it also asks you what you can do to make your environment more conducive to the things that you're trying to do. Is this making it more comfortable? Is it decluttering? Is it making it, you know, more plush, more vibrant, like whatever it is? Maybe even bringing the outside in. So, you know, surrounding yourself with plants. That's something that I do. I love to do because I'm a proper nature baby and I love it. So just something for you to think about. For your communications and conversations, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this has me paying a lot of attention now, right? Because you've pulled 3 of the court cards so far. What this usually suggests is that the month is going to see a lot of interactions with new people. There's going to be new energies, new connections, new collaborations, new ways of doing things, new ideas presented. For some of you, for those of you certainly that work for other people, there could be a shake-up or a shift in the workplace or the management this month. It's definitely very possible. If you work for yourself, this could be you hiring a new employee, or for some of you, this could be hiring a coach. There's a lot of focus on the material world this month. That's not just your finances, but this is your finances, your health, your business, your work. All of these things have a very big draw and a very big focus for you this month. So it looks like you're really taking care of cleaning up the material experience and also getting your ducks in a row, you know, to be quite frank about it. Now, there could be a lot of discussions about money, the budgets, the finances this month, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles in your communications, which suggests that in a lot of ways there's a lot of conversations this month about how to improve things, how to get the most out of everything that you're doing. So the fact that this comes up with the Page of Pentacles on the other side of it, for some of you this could literally be you starting a new exercise regime, maybe changing your diet in a very drastic way. Now when I say drastic, remember what I said, these are very slow moving cards. So it's not going to be like right, that's it, I woke up and now I'm vegan. This is going to be you saying, right, this is the eventual goal and these are the steps that I'm going to take. This is like you putting plans in place for all of the things that you want to shape up from here on in. Very, very interesting. Lots of talks about the health as well this month. So it will be interesting to see how this shapes up for you guys. And then finally, for your heart and half sector, your personal and interpersonal relationships, you have the 8 of Swords. So not an easy card. Now I will say this, right, the constriction confinement element of the 8 of Swords, ow, it is absolutely there, but there's another meaning to this card as well. It always suggests that you have to be in something for the long haul. These are very slow moving cards, right? So when it comes, for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, advancement, movement and change can be made this month, but it's going to be slow going and it's going to require you to sit still, to listen and to speak and to divulge. It's not going to be a case of it has to be all one way. What you're being asked to do here, or what you're being asked to really observe here, is how to really take it, you know, like I'm sure you've all heard that line where it says, so, you know, sometimes people don't necessarily listen to you, they just wait for their moment to speak. This month I urge you to overturn that. If it's a tendency that you have where you just listen to respond, take a moment to actually hear what is being shared with you, what is being divulged with you, what is you know, the information that is actually coming forward could be very pertinent or prominent. It might be really important. So this month, take a moment to really listen to what a loved one, a partner, a business collaborator is saying to you. There's going to be a lot of interaction with people this month. It's not just about you. You know, Libras are very giving and very selfless anyway. But what I mean is, it's not just going to be you in your own bubble and that's it. There's going to be a lot of interaction with the outside world this month, and it's important that that communication is of quality, right? So the 8 of Swords, be in it for the long haul. There are no hard and fast changes here. When it comes to those of you that are single, I mean, you could be meeting so many people this month that you might have, you know, you might have several crushes. It's definitely possible, but you might also feel at the beck and call of others quite a lot this month as well. So just be aware of that. So for your first week of the month. What might you need to know? You have the Hermit card, right? Coupled with the King of Pentacles. So a Virgo person could feature for you this month. Quite heavily, actually. This could be somebody that is assisting you, somebody that is really pushing you on to do the best that you can do, or pushing you on to get the most out of yourself. It's like kind of like, in a way, like if you feel like you've lost your mojo this month, or certainly in this first week of the month, you could have like a Virgo person giving you the elbow to say, right, you, come on, let's get to it. You know, it could also be a mentor of some sort, a teacher. So like I said, you're enlisting someone this month to help you further your goals and your dreams, and the fact that they come up as a hermit, or the Virgo person, or a hermit, this is great, right? Because aside from withdrawing from the world and all of that, the Hermit card represents somebody that is truly knowledgeable at what they do. This is someone that has a very good grasp or understanding of their personal field of service to the world. So I really like this for you. I don't know what happened there. Your next card out for the second week is the Temperance card. So this comes up with the Page of Pentacles. There are opportunities this week, this second week of the month, to really advance the finances, and also to really get a handle on what you are actually doing. Now, what I mean by that is, this could really reveal to you where you are getting sidetracked, where it is that you're allowing things to pull you off of your own personal path. It may even highlight to you where the dramatics and the theatrics are kind of getting a bit OTT. Another way that this could show up for you as well, because it is the Temperance card, this is going to show you what the steps are, or what it is that you need to do in order to create this, or rather in order to sustain this boost in income. So you're going to get a real sort of, you'll get an understanding of what, you know, what adjustments you've made to give to bring you this material boost, but what you need to do in order to keep it. It's an event, it's not it's a process, not an event. So for your third week of the month, you have the Star card. This is lovely. Coupled with the Queen of Pentacles, when it comes to your communications, anything and everything that you do online, especially courses, especially training of some sort, anything where you're connecting with people that are knowledgeable in the fields of health, in the fields of money and finance, or, you know, whatever their particular brand of knowledge may be, this month you can do really well with. There is a sense here as well that there's a connection with somebody that will become, or maybe already is, but somebody that will become either a very real ally or a real friend, which is really nice. The fact that you have the Star card as well, this is going to see you really starting to look at your environment. I think for a lot of you, this might be you deciding that either you are moving, or you have to change something about the place that you live in order for it to be continually conducive to what you're trying to achieve. And then finally, for your fourth week of the month, you have the Fool card. So you've got a double hit of Aquarian energy here. Now, for those of you that are single, like I said, there's a lot of new people coming in. There's a lot of new stimulus. So it kind of is, it's going to be one of those moments where, you know, you've got more options than maybe you care for. I mean, it's never a bad thing to have options, darling. The other way that you could look at this as well is that maybe you feel pressed to make a choice this month. It's like maybe there's so many people and it's like, oh, you know, everyone's kind of asking me, you know, maybe you feel pressed to answer the question, you know, is it me, is it them, is it them, is it that? Like, you don't have to choose. If it's none of them, it's none of them. Let it be that. You know, let my yes mean yes and my no mean no. Done. When it comes to those of you that are partnered or in relationships, something about the relationship does need to evolve, and it's only going to come about through that honest, open communication, possibly even making yourself a little bit vulnerable about what your needs, your true needs actually are. You know, as they say, communication breeds honesty, breeds trust, breeds. All right, so for your Human Design Oracle card, sorry, there's quite a lot of them there, you have, let's see, the gate 42 and closing, right? So this is closing your back, actually closing your back. This is turning your back on the fantasy. It's letting go of the idea of what is perfection. It is closing something down properly so that you can move on to the next thing. If you've had that feeling over the last sort of month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months, where you felt like you just wanted to shut everything, you know, chuck everything in and run, you can't do that. This month you're going to have to pay attention, you have to sit still, and you have to walk your path, right? And the only way that you're really going to be able to do that is by closing things down properly so that you can take the steps forward that you need. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.